All right, let's get to the next thing, shall we? All right, it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? This man's all in the media. Not McQueen, but DDG. You know, there's a lot going on right there between like him and Hailey about what was going on. Um, Honestly, I don't really need to see a video. I've kind of seen just a little bit about it. Um, I don't know if it's too much to really like say on it. For real, for real. If I'm being honest. Cause I mean, this is all I'm gonna say. I'm a pretty big DDG fan. That's a fact. Bias out of there, right? Because I'm not being biased. No man should ever hit a woman, clearly, right? But I will say this: there is a trend. There is a trend, and it's just like I already don't believe in a lot of internet stuff that happens. Like a lot of stuff that happens on the internet, I'm not gonna hold. I'll be feeling like, nah, it's fake. Or there's more to the story than what we're just hearing. That happens all the time. Fake news has been a real thing for a very, very long time. This is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like there's real evidence out here that, you know, like certain people within the government control the news. What comes on it, what's actually being said, what's the narrative that they're pushing. You know what I'm saying? So, and they have a hand in everything. So it's just like I don't believe everything that I see come out. That's just me. You can call me a conspiracy theorist, whatever you want to say. But you know, that's how I believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like, and even with the incidents, even if you take that out, if you just look at the incidents about what's happening with Tory and Megan right now, right? When it first was happening and they was going to trial, that story changed so many times that I was like, bro, can we get a real answer on what's happening? You know what I'm saying? It's so many things. It's like, I don't know who's telling the truth. Who's lying? Who's telling the truth? You know what I'm saying? The story, I'm like, I don't think he did it. The story just sounds too off to me. Don't sound right to me. You know what I'm saying? Now the bodyguard come out and Buddy like, oh, yeah, whole time Tori never did. It was Kelsey. She actually shot him. Really? You don't say. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hopefully some type of reinvestigation might happen. I don't know if that's his team or, you know, exactly what. Maybe they'll look more into it, but you know, it definitely deserves something. I mean, the man got stabbed 14 times in the prison, you know? That's real. You know what I'm saying? I think it might have been a hit. You never know, for real. And the DDG and Hailey thing, to get back to that, I need to see more information. I feel like I just need more information before I can be like, oh yeah, he just did it. You know, I can't see what TMZ posts because TMZ has gave us fake news before. You know, I can't see like TMZ just post something and then immediately like, yeah, he did that. Yeah. Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna hop on that and be like, oh, the nigga did it. No. You know, so I need to see more proof. The chip tooth thing, it's kind of throwing me off because it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you could do like some makeup and cover up stuff. Sure, I guess. But a busted lip is a busted lip. You know, like a busted lip would look real. You know, like it's a little big, it's a little bumpy. You know, bruised. Yes, you can cover that with makeup. You can't cover it like the size of your lip would be. You know, in that area. Maybe she did it a couple days after. Okay, cool, whatever, I guess. But then, even then, I feel like if your teeth got smacked that hard, I don't know. I just feel like it would be more there. It must be two separate incidents, and then it's like, why would she come out on the internet? She would come out on the internet, and then she would make a video about how, you know, she needed to get it done because of her chipped tooth or whatnot. And they say at the time when she made that video about the chipped tooth that DDG was apparently in a whole nother state. You know, like he was in a different state. So that's another thing which kind of, you know, granted, don't get me wrong, celebrities travel all the time. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. I get it. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I need more facts. That's it. I mean, like, even with the thing, like, she's very silent. She doesn't talk much, right? So she has like this very innocent girl act. I've always been told that the quietest ones are the ones you need to watch out for. I've been told that since I was a jit, literally. And, you know, it hasn't changed now. That's just how I feel about it. So, you know, she's not all innocent. no one reacts any type of way for nothing, you know? Like there's more there, and in the court, you know, clearly, hopefully he gets that settled. You know, he could tell his side. Maybe we'll get more information. I don't think we're gonna hear anything out of him because I mean, he's been silenced basically. You know, he can't talk about it on the stream. If he did, he would have. You know, clearly, you know. So I think we'll, you know, when we get more information about it, go from there. That's just how I feel about it. There's too many variables. That's just how I be looking at it for real. You know, to just be like, oh yeah, nah, you know, he did it. He bruised her. He beat her up. You know, man never has a track record. Never had any type of motive to hit a woman. He's been doing content with women for a very, very long time. This is the first incident, you know, where now he's some type of abuser, you know? And then I don't want to hear nobody be like, oh, well, he did it with Ruby Rose. Yeah, I remember the Ruby Rose incident. And from what I heard, Ruby Rose actually was throwing hands on that nigga. And he had to chill out. You feel me? Speaking of that, the bruises on Hailey arm looked like as if somebody held her to stop her for swinging. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. That's just how I'm feeling. That's just how I'm feeling, man. So anyway, I just need to see more information. It comes out, it gets verified. We see like the proof on the Ring camera, whatever the case is, because she said she had proof on the Ring camera. If that stuff eventually comes out, you know, whatnot, to see niggas like spazzing or whatever the case may happen, okay, you know, you can't beat proof, and I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm like, oh damn, you know. All right, so to get off that subject, I think the next thing is like the shit that's happening with like Cassie. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I need to see a video on that. For real, for real. I don't know everything, but I know like a good amount, and some of the shit I'm hearing is wild. Like, what? What do you mean groups of niggas took turns pissing on you and you were choking? What? No.